Hey guys, so today is day 9. I just want to say before I start talking about my thoughts for today, that thank you for all the new subscribers. We've gone up about 30 or 40 in the last week since I've been doing these vlogs. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all the likes that everyone's been giving these videos, and also the comments you've been leaving, whether that's me telling me your story of your journey, or even just giving me motivation for my one. So I really appreciate all of those. I think I've tried to reply back to all of you. So I think I'm up to date. So I do try and sit and reply to everyone. There's quite a lot. And then obviously I get messages through Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. So I'm trying to reply to everyone. So please bear with me if I reply late. But where am I at today? It's day 9. Obviously I lost a stone. I feel like a bit of an idiot today, actually, and I'll get onto that in a second. I actually went back and watched all my, not watched them all through, but I went back and watched some of my old videos from the last time I'd done the Cambridge diet. And I was about, I started that diet at 21 stone 5. Now, at that point in time, which was a couple of years ago, I obviously thought that I'm such a weight that I need to do a drastic diet, hence why I started the Cambridge diet. And then it made me realise, hang on a minute, I'm actually about the same weight today, probably, as I was when I started the Cambridge diet last time, because this time I started it when I was 22 stone 6. So it's made me realise, actually, I've been a bit of an idiot, because the other day I was talking about potentially, you know, trying to do food this week, like in the afternoons and stuff, just having mince or chicken. And then I thought, hang on a minute, you're a heavier weight today, even though I've been doing it for 9 days. I'm probably the same weight, probably 21 stone 5. Obviously, I got weighed in, was it yesterday? And I was, or the day before, I can't remember. And I was 21 stone 6. Is that right? 21 stone 7, something like that. So you take off like another pound or so for yesterday and today. And I'm probably the same weight as I was when I started those vlogs. So yeah, it's a bit of an eye-opener for me. And I sort of went back and sort of watched my first week weigh-in. I actually lost, it was about a 9-day, I actually started the Cambridge diet, and then I actually got weighed in like sort of 8 or 9 days after I'd started it. So obviously that on that one it said I lost 1 stone 3 pounds or something like that. Obviously this time I've lost 13 pounds. If I'd waited until today or tomorrow to get weighed in, probably would have hit about the same. So I'm quite happy with that. It shows that I'm on the similar path. Difference with that journey is that I actually went for a Nando's meal on day 13 or day 12. And from that, I think the next day I ate, and then I got back into just doing the shakes. And then I think I started having meals in the afternoons. But with that, I only lost 4 pounds the second week. And then I think there was 1 week where I didn't lose much. So I'm hoping if I stay true to the just having the shakes, like I have been for the last 9 days, then hopefully I should lose slightly more weight than I did the last time the journey, sort of the second weigh-in. Although saying that, this week, my second weigh-in is going to be only 6 days since I last got weighed in, because Nicola could only do the Wednesday instead of Thursday. So it means obviously the results that I post on these videos will seem a bit like, oh, you only lost that much in the second week, or whatever it may be. But I'm hoping that I still lose 5 to 6 pounds. That, for me, that would be awesome in the second week. Because obviously if it was a full week, if I was getting weighed after Thursday, then obviously it hopefully would say 7 pounds, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see what happens. If I only start losing sort of 3 or 4 pounds, then obviously I got to look at that and say, well, you know, my friend Dan's losing those sort of figures, and he's eating every day. So yeah, unless I see a big weight loss this week, will determine what I should do for next week. So yeah, but it's give me a bit of a boost. So it's good having those videos, because they're almost like a little diary system for me, but obviously other people watch them as well. But it's like a little vlog that I can refer back to, and it sort of gave me a boost, like, yeah, actually Glenn, you need to sort yourself out, because even though I'm sitting here thinking, oh yeah, look, I feel a bit looser in my clothes, well, that's because for the last 2 years you've been buying 3XL clothes rather than 2XL clothes. And also, you started this diet 22 stone 6, whereas before you started it at 21 stone 5. So I was 1 stone 1 pound heavier than the last time I started the Cambridge diet. So even though I've lost this weight this week, I'm actually on par with my fattest 2 years ago. So that's not good. So I need to obviously hunker down. I need to focus, as The Rock would say, focus, and actually carry this on for at least another week, 2 weeks of just the shakes, at least minimum. Ideally, I need to be doing it for about 10 weeks. Then I would be at a weight that probably a bit under the weight that I want to be at. I'll probably, if I was doing this for 10 weeks, I would imagine that I'd be down to something like, I don't know, something like 16 stone. Yeah, probably around that figure, 16 and a half. That's probably a bit under where, even though on the BMI charts I would be obese still, or overweight, I actually want to aim for sort of 16 and a half, 17 stone, because then I'd still have a nice bit of size about me. I don't want to be too skinny, but I also want to leave a little bit of wiggle room for me to put weight back on once I come off this diet. So if I get down to, like, say 16 stone, and then put weight back on, and then sort of try and maintain 17, for me that would be spot on. I haven't been 17 stone for probably, it's probably coming up for 10 years now. That's mental, isn't it? Mental. And even for some people watching that, they'd be like, oh my God, 17 stone. I'd be obese at 17 stone. I know my friend Dan, he said, Glenn, if I was ever 18 stone, I wouldn't be able to get out of bed. I wouldn't be able to move. So my body seems to hold weight well, you know, compared to some other people. I think other factors like height and internal fat and organs and stuff, I don't know. But that's where my head's at today. So as of today, I'm focused on week 2, week 3, just doing soul sauce, and then maybe introducing a snack in the afternoon like mince or chicken with a bit of broccoli, and maybe doing that for a week, 2 weeks, maybe all the way through till Christmas. The annoying thing is, obviously we have Christmas coming up, but Nicola said to me, and she's right, there will always be something. You may be watching this video, obviously if you're watching this live with me now, obviously I appreciate you being here, you know, you're watching these every day with me. But there will be people that will watch these videos in February, March, April. I would imagine these videos actually will probably be their most popular mid-January, because everyone wants to start their New Year's resolution, and they will look up probably like, oh, I'm thinking of doing the 1-to-1 diet. So these videos will probably be busy then. So let's just say it's January, February. You're watching this video now. You're watching my vlogs. You're watching my journey. And you're thinking, right, it's January. There will always be something. There will be Valentine's Day. There will be Easter. There will be Pancake Day. There will be Christmas. There will be Halloween. There will be a birthday. It will be your dad's birthday, your mum's, your sons, daughters, niece, nephew, best friends. There will be a holiday. There will be a... You got to think, unless you're like really lonely, there's always going to be something from month to month. You don't go sort of 3 months where you sort of say, actually nothing has come up that has tempted me to eat. It doesn't happen. I mean, you're tempted to eat about 18 times a day. If you look at all the advertisements, things that come up on social media now. Oh, I'm going on a rant now. When I first started this diet, because I've done it several times before, I noticed a pattern that there's always some food that is released that I get tagged in on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram that people say, oh, Glenn, you'll love this. Glenn, you should try this. Glenn, get hold of these. Now, recently it was white Cocoa Pops. Before that, it was white, Cadbury's were doing a white chocolate bar. I love white chocolate. Then there's McDonald's. They released the double quarter pounder with cheese recently. And then they'll do a special type of McFlurry. Then you know, and then there'll be the Monopoly thing, or there'll be and then KFC will do, like they did that double stack of it. And I always get tagged in these things on Facebook, and everyone, oh my God, you should try this. This is awesome. Oh, I tried this last night, and I knew coming into it already. I was like, I'm gonna get tagged in some food. I don't know what it is yet, but some food will come out between now and Christmas, and everyone will say, oh, Glenn, you'll like this, and I'll be tempted to come off the diet. And I know that sounds silly, but you have a look next time you're on your social media and scroll up and just make a note of how long you have to drag down before something is mentioned about food, whether it's an advertisement, someone talking about food. And so it's quite scary when you think about it, that you're being led to eat certain junk foods continuously, but sometimes it's there in the background, you don't realise it. Then you watch TV. Most evening shows are sponsored by some form of food, whether that's Just Eat, McDonald's, KFC, some sweet brand or something like that. Kids channels, sweets all the time. Yeah, so throughout the day, you are advertised food to so much. That's a little rant I'm going on, sorry. So what I'm trying to get across is that no matter what part of year it is, what's happening in your life, you will be tempted to eat a particular food at any point. So for me, I've got Christmas coming up. Christmas is quite a big one, I would say, in the year. Comment down below if you disagree with me, if there's one that you think, actually, Glenn, that's a bigger temptation. But I think Christmas is quite a big one, because it's not just the food that you eat, it's the sitting around, having alcohol in the evening, it's the, you know, snacking on little bits around the tree, having a cooked breakfast in the morning, going round other families for Boxing Day, and then you've got to explain to not only just like your wife or your friend, now you've got to explain it to 25 people. Oh, Glenn, why aren't you eating? What, have you not tried the pickled onions? Have you not tried this? Or do you want a piece of cake or whatever? And you've got to say, no, I'm on this one-to-one diet. I can't have this. I'm in ketosis, blah, 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 blah. So then it becomes harder. So I was talking to Nicola about it yesterday, and she was giving me some tips and advice about how I can best navigate my way through Christmas, which I'll share closer to the time when we get there. But that's for me. You may have something else coming up, I don't know. But that's pretty much my little rant over. This is going to be my video for the day. I'm going to upload it earlier today because I've got a lot to do in the afternoon. We're going out. So I thought, oh, rather than upload a video at like 12 at night or something like that, I thought I'd do a nice early one. But that's where I'm at today. I'm going to be doing this, just the shakes, for at least another couple of weeks. And then I may introduce like a light snack in the afternoons when I really feel my most hungriest, which is between sort of 4 and 7 p.m. And then we'll see how we get on with there. But that's it from me, guys. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you for everyone who likes these videos. Thank you to all the comments. I really appreciate them. If you're new to watching this channel, please click the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so then we can do some live videos and you guys can then actually have a live-to-live conversation with me in the videos. So we'll sit down and do like an hour with Glenn or something like that, but I need to get to 1,000 subscribers first. So please share this with anyone who is thinking of starting a diet, anyone who's thinking of doing a very low calorie diet or ketosis or one-to-one, Cambridge, whatever. Share it with them, tell them about it, put it on your social medias, whatever it may be, just to help the channel grow. That's it. I'll see you later. Bye.